Kim was an easygoing student who supported himself through delivery work and was known for his kindness. Kim suddenly gained fame for saving a popular actress, Soo Ah, becoming a celebrated figure admired by many. Although he was just a hard-working delivery boy, his generosity made him well-liked. However, this newfound fame soon made him uncomfortable, as he preferred his simple life. One day, stuck in traffic, he received a call from his friend Joo-ho, who jokingly showed off a bloodied face from a prank related to his costume design shop. Feeling relieved, Kim resumed his deliveries, but his celebrity status continued to grow. Shortly after, he received a call from his childhood friend Moo-yeol, who wanted to meet. When they gathered, Kim noticed Moo-yeol seemed troubled. They reminisced, but Moo-yeol hinted that life was more complicated than it appeared. While delivering a parcel, Kim noticed his car was missing after a conversation with Moo-yeol. Suddenly, Young's car overturned nearby, causing chaos. When Kim informed Moo-yeol about the accident, Moo-yeol shockingly accused him of being responsible, claiming he had a bomb that would explode in 3 minutes. Confused, Kim dropped the parcel, but Moo-yeol urged him to flee, warning of dangerous people nearby. Moo-yeol slipped a card into Kim's pocket for hospital expenses, asked for forgiveness, and then took Kim's car, leaving him to escape a pursuing crowd. Moments later, a bomb exploded, killing Moo-yeol. Meanwhile, members of the opposition party plotted to blame Kim for President Young's murder to distract from their own actions. Kim received a call from Yoo-mi, who informed him about Young's death. Rushing to her house, Kim learned that the president had died in a bomb explosion, and police were investigating the connection to another bombing. Kim recounted to Yoo-mi that someone had earlier handed him a parcel, suggesting he was implicated in the president's death. Confused and scared, he mentioned that people were searching for him. The news then revealed that the bomb was a remote-controlled device, which could be detonated from a distance. Kim noticed an RC car at Yumi's house and recalled that she made similar cars. Doubts began to creep in, and he started questioning Yumi's involvement, unsure if he could trust her. Just then, the doorbell rang at Yumi's house. Yumi wondered if it was a delivery for her car, but Kim confronted her, accusing her of deceit and involvement in the murder. Upset, he attempted to leave, but Yumi attacked him. Despite her aggression, Kim couldn't fight back. As they struggled, both fell unconscious. A person outside began to break down the door. When Kim regained consciousness, he managed to escape through the kitchen window, though someone shot at him during his escape. Although he narrowly avoided injury, the attacker pursued him. Meanwhile, a large organization was actively hunting Kim, monitoring him through various security cameras. While running for his life, Kim ducked into a supermarket to hide. He pretended to shop, but overheard a conversation revealing that a large organization was after him. Seeking refuge, he found a bathroom but was in a panic. Suddenly, someone knocked on the bathroom door, making Kim anxious. He knocked back but received no response. Then, he heard someone enter the adjacent bathroom. Just then, he heard a gunshot, intensifying his fear. Someone was aiming a gun at him, and as shots rang out, Kim fled. However, the attacker caught up to him. Thinking quickly, Kim used a body spray he had purchased to spray the assailant in the face, then escaped in a waiting taxi. Meanwhile, at a press conference, a senior police officer stated that they never expected someone like Kim to commit such an act. He called it a diplomatic incident, but assured the public that a strong team was dedicated to capturing Kim. The officer questioned how Kim could have killed President Young and promised that he would be caught and punished, as he was not fit for their country. On the other hand, Kim was hiding and trying to call his friend Joo-ho, who was in a dire situation. Joo-ho had been brutally attacked by the team searching for Kim, suffering severe beatings as they demanded information about Kim's whereabouts. At that moment, Kim received a phone call. The people on the other end spoke casually and tried to extract his location from Joo-ho. Realizing Joo-ho was in danger, Kim spoke up. In response, Kim claimed he could prove his innocence by revealing a hidden camera recording their conversation about Joo-ho, threatening to take the footage to the police. This caused the callers to flee in fear. Feeling relieved, Kim headed to the police station with the video, believing he would finally escape his troubles. However, just then, someone brutally killed Joo-ho. Kim was powerless to save his friend. The situation worsened when Kim saw the killer's face and realized it was his own. Terrified and confused, he hesitated at the police station, unable to turn over the video. He started running again but was caught and taken to a black car, where a police officer named Huang, affiliated with the opposition party, awaited him. After a while, Kim regained consciousness. Huang confronted him, asking why he had killed the president and his friend. Kim insisted he was innocent. Huang then showed him a CCTV CCTV video of Kim in a phone booth, saying he would kill the president. Kim denied it, claiming he didn't know who the person in the video was. Huang explained that there was someone who looked just like him and that all the evidence pointed to Kim. He advised Kim to confess to the crimes to save himself, but warned that he was in a precarious situation. As Huang's car approached the police station, another vehicle suddenly crashed into it, causing Huang's car to flip. A helmeted figure emerged from the other car, allowing Kim to escape. He fled to a nearby manhole, where he met a man named Mr. Mill, who warned Kim that running away was futile since there were cameras everywhere in Korea. He advised Kim that this was the safest place for him, or else he would end up dead. Upon hearing this, Kim grew angry and asked Mr. Mill how he recognized the cat. Mr. Mill replied that the cat had known him for a long time, which was why it had attacked. He warned Kim that a strong flow of water would soon surge through the manhole, so they needed to leave quickly. Mr. Mill took Kim to a secret hideout where he could rest and offered him tea. Kim questioned why, with so many people in the city, he was being targeted. Mr. Mill explained that Kim's goodness and kindness made him an ideal scapegoat. If an ideal person committed murder, it would create a scandal that could threaten politicians, which is why they were framing him. While they talked, Kim became faint and soon lost consciousness. When he woke up, he found himself tied to a chair. Mr. Mill was on the phone, demanding money because Kim was with him. While Officer Huang was at a press conference, he received a blackmail message from Mr. Min, who threatened to expose Huang's activities. Min, a reporter present in the crowd, had incriminating information about him. In response, Huang ordered Min's arrest and announced at the conference that they would ensure security for anyone near a criminal. Realizing he wouldn't gain anything by keeping Kim, Min released Kim's hands and told him he could leave. Despite Min's initial plan to drive away, Kim pleaded to stay, claiming he had nowhere else to go. As they drove, Min advised Kim to find the person who altered his appearance, as that person could prove his innocence. Meanwhile, the new president, Jo Se-hyun, aimed to locate Kim and provide support. Min created a list of local plastic surgeons, suggesting that the person responsible for Kim's face theft must be on it. Kim recognized a surgeon named Bingonaki, whom he had met through Yumi, and Min suspected Bingonaki was involved. Kim learned that Bingonaki was going through a divorce, with Dong-kyu, a childhood friend of Kim's, as the lawyer. To gather more information, Kim contacted Dong-kyu, who was busy but agreed to help. Dong-kyu discussed Kim's situation with friends Sun Young and Chul, both of whom were shocked by the news, knowing Kim was a good person. They reminisced about their college days and acknowledged the seriousness of Kim's situation, agreeing to keep it confidential. The following day, Min took Kim to the botanical garden, providing him with a Bluetooth device for alerts. In the garden, Kim reflected on joyful memories with friends, particularly missing Sun Young. While hiding, Kim spotted Chul and ran to him, expressing sorrow over the deaths of Mail and Juho and his wish to be a good person. Chul revealed that people were after Kim, making Kim feel betrayed. As Kim attempted to escape, he was caught by two men, but managed to break free and get into a car. He felt overwhelmed by distrust towards his friends and his chaotic life, but Min reassured him that the truth would come out. Later, Min confronted Sarjan at a casino, and under pressure, Sarjan revealed that Silicon was responsible for altering Kim's face, though he didn't know Silicon's address. Min insisted they needed to find Silicon to clear Kim's name. Kim was skeptical about Silicon revealing himself, but Min suggested they set a counter trap to catch him, and together they devised a plan. Following their plan, Kim sent a voice message to the police, claiming to be President Young's murderer and stating he would surrender at room 320 in Hilltown Tower. This was a decoy linked to Silicon. After receiving the message, a group of protesters searched the tower via CCTV, hoping to find Kim. In the midst of the chaos, Kim blended in with food delivery drivers entering the building. Min arrived and made his way to the roof while police positioned themselves below. In room 320, armed protesters awaited, and Min cut the power. When Kim entered, he faced Silicon, who looked just like him and pointed a gun at him. As police approached, a bullet flew through the window and a gunshot rang out inside. A police officer rushed in to find Kim shot, with Silicon escaping through the window in a car provided by the opposition. The police took Kim's body away, but a member of the opposition attacked him, leading to a fight that left both dead. The next day, news spread across Korea about Kim's supposed murder, effectively closing the case on President Young. Meanwhile, Chul spoke to the media, falsely claiming that Kim had killed President Young. This devastated Kim, realizing his friend friend was lying about him. Gyum-chul later asserted he was forced to speak against Kim and expressed his pride in their friendship, but the police took him away. The next morning, Kim called into Sunny World Radio, revealing he was alive and urging the public to see that he had been framed. He declared, "I am Kim, the supposed murderer," explaining that his death had been faked. This revelation went viral, increasing pressure on the opposition, and the government announced they would protect Kim and hold conspirators accountable. Kim also spoke to children about his struggles and expressed regret for not telling them he loved them. Sun Young reassured him of his feelings, saying he had loved Kim since college. News spread that Kim would appear publicly at 4 p.m., exciting the city's residents, who viewed him as a hero. However, the opposition was still hunting for him. They briefly captured and beat him, but Kim cleverly suggested they cut his ropes. He escaped through a manhole, swept away by rushing water. Sun Young monitored the footage, anticipating Kim's emergence. Eventually, Kim surfaced and was greeted by a girl who invited him into a car with a red carpet. The city celebrated their hero, and Kim stood on the carpet, reuniting with his beloved friends and finding a new purpose in life.